Hello everybody, this is me2407 with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys every NASCAR Authentics diecast that's in my collection. Now I've gotten a lot of questions about how I display my cars, and for these I just have a piece of pegboard with a 1/4-inch border so that you can put the pegs in, and that's how I display my Authentics. Now for the ones that are out of the box, I have these Carney Plastics cases, and they're really nice. These are all plexiglass with a mirror back, and they're a great way to display your cars. So I'm going to start out over here with the out-of-box Authentics, and if you guys haven't already, definitely check out that 1/24 scale collection tour. Over 100 cars in that, and if you guys like NASCAR diecasts, you will definitely like that video. So that'll be linked at the end of this one. But yeah, let's get right back to the NASCAR Authentics 164s. Starting out, in this case, we have Ryan Newman's Oscar Mayer's Coke 600 car, Chase Elliott's 2018 Mountain Dew, 911 Memorial car, Chase Elliott's 2018 Standard Napa, and then Kyle Busch's Crispy M&Ms. Below that, Chase's 2016 ride, Kevin Harvick's Textron Stampede car, and this is actually my first NASCAR Authentic. This is Jeff Gordon's Exalta Final Ride, Jimmy Johnson's Jimmy Johnson, man, how did I say that? Tony Stewart's 2016 car, and then Matt Kenseth's Tide Ride. Then we have Brad Keselowski's Auto Trader car, Tony Stewart's Nature's Bakery Chase car, and then Danica Patrick's Nature's Bakery car. Next to that, Kurt Busch's Throwback, Jeff Gordon's Bristol car, Dale Jr.'s 2016 Grey Ghost, and then Jeffrey Earnhardt's Otter Pops Corvette Parts.net Throwback. Next to that, Dale Jr. Nationwide, and then Kevin Harvick's 2017 Ford Fusion. The first year that Stewart-Haas went to Ford. And then we have Jeff Gordon's William Byron's 2018 Throwback, which is actually really similar to the iRacing car that Jeff Gordon ran. I'll show you that one in a couple of minutes. Brad Keselowski's Fitzgerald Glider Kits car, Jimmy Johnson's 2018 Lowe's for Pros, and then his Coke 600 car. And then Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s 2019 Primary. Moving on, we have Noah Gregson's Cessna Beechcraft car, and then Chase Elliott's 3M. This one I opened up fairly recently. This is Clint Bowyer's decal car. Really like this car. The box was damaged, so I figured why not, but really clean looking car. And then Jeffrey Earnhardt's IK9 car. Then we have to skip a few rows, and then we'll come all the way down to this one. This is the Daytona Wave truck, and then a Ryan Reed Daytona race version, Joey Logano Daytona 500 race version, and then I can't remember the race on this one, I'm sorry, Kyle Busch's Red Nose Day car, Brian Blaney Duracell, Chase Elliott Baja Blast, and then a Chastain truck. This is the Circle Track Warehouse, I believe. Yes, Circle Track Warehouse, and then Eat Florida Watermelon car, or truck. And then we have a Johnny Sauter Tenda car, truck, once again saying car instead of truck, Tony Stewart Sonoma, and then a Alex Bowman Lumar. This is a 2020, by the way. Actually, that one's a 2022, and that's 2020. And then we have a Dale Jr. 2015 Coke Zero 400 winner, Kyle Larson Michigan winner, and then a Kyle Busch Caramel M&M's car. Below that, Casey Kane Procore, Brad Keselowski Reese, Alex Bowman Nationwide, and then a Kyle Larson Michigan winner. That's the Cars 3 one. And then a Kevin Harvick 2015 winner. Below that, we have a Granger Ryan Newman, Talladega winner for Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and then a William Byron Exalta car from 2018. Next to that, Danica Patrick's GoDaddy car. This was her NASCAR Final Ride. Chase Elliott's 2018 Sun Energy one. And then Matt Crafton's Mold Armor 2020 car or truck. So for this case, we have Chase Elliott's 2017 Napa car, his 2016 Chase car, and then we have Dale Jr.'s 2016 Nationwide Batman vs Superman car. One of my all-time favorite Junior schemes. Really cool how they had the opposite paint schemes, him and Jimmy, but yeah, really nice looking car right there. And then next to that, Eric Almirola's Throwback. Moving down a row, we have Dale Jr.'s Coke 0400 car, I want to say. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but that is a 2016. And then Ricky Santos Jr.'s Sunny D. And then this one kind of has a weird story. Got released twice in Authentics in the same year. It's Casey Kane's Aquafina car. I'm not quite sure what the story was behind that, but you know, just weird that they released it 2 times. And then we can move down to the next row. We have Jimmy Johnson's Darlington car, and then Dale Jr.'s Amp Energy, Carl Edwards' Eris car, Austin Dillon's American Ethanol Throwback. Actually, these 3 are all throwbacks, and then this is Ryan Newman's, and then Austin Dillon's 2017 Dow car. Moving down a row, we have Casey Kane Farmers 2017, and then the Dale Jr. Throwback from 2016. And then we can move down to the next row with David Reagan's 2016 Shriners. And then we'll have to move down yet another row for the Chase Elliott Baja Blast. And then we have the Kevin Harvick Hunt Brothers Pizza car. Next to that, Chase Elliott's Throwback from 2015. Of course, that's when he was racing the 25 because he was part-time in Cup. And then we can move down a row to Tony Stewart's Mobile One 2016? I'm pretty sure that's 2016. Yeah, Mobile One car. And then Jimmy Johnson's 2017 Lowe's car. And then that is it for Authentics in this case. Moving on to the next one over here. So no Authentics in this top case, but bottom one we have a few. So we've got the Jimmy Johnson Superman car. Of course, that was the one that was ran with the Batman car over there. And then we have the Paul Menard Throwback. And then we have just a few more. I have a Denny Hamlin Throwback. And then we have a Brad Keselowski Discount Tire. And then we have just one more, oh no, 2 more. We have a Jimmy Johnson 2016, and then a Jamie McMurray. So that's it for Out of the Box Authentics. Now moving on to the inbox ones. I'll start out down here. Now for my boxed NASCAR Authentics 164s, I'll start down here. I have Brett Moffitt's Chicagoland winner, and then behind that, Denny Hamlin's Daytona 500 wave car. Next to that, Chase Elliott's Talladega car, and then behind that, Austin Dillon's American Ethanol car. Another race version, this one is Michael Lennett's Daytona winner, and then behind that, a Ryan Blaney Roval winner. Next to that, Chase Elliott's Kansas winner. Unfortunately, you could never get this one in 124. Maybe someday, but the 164 does look pretty good. And then behind that, a Denny Hamlin Xfinity Throwback. Moving on, we have Grant Enfinger's Curb Records truck, and then behind that, an Eric Jones. Not technically a liquid color, but you know the whole story behind that if you watch the NASCAR Authentics video. And then next to that, a Greg Biffle Texas winter truck, and then an AJ Allmendinger. Next to that one, Jamie McMurray's, well, what should have been his final ride. And then behind that, Ryan Blaney's Motorcraft car for the Wood Brothers. Moving on, we have a Talladega truck, and then another one. This one's autographed by Ross Chastain. And this one is not, just a clean box. And then final 2 cars on this row, Daniel Hemrick's Gold RCR car, and then a Kurt Busch Throwback. Moving up, we have Ben Rhodes' Kentucky winter truck, and then a Kevin Harvick Textron car. Of course, you guys saw this one in the case. I have a duplicate of that as well. And then we can move on to the Mark Martin Darlington winner. Kind of a random ad. Not quite sure why I bought this, but there it is in my collection. And then behind that, a Ryan Reed Daytona winner, another duplicate. Next up, this is probably one of my favorite Authentics. This is Dale Jr.'s Hellman's Liquid Color, and the only actual liquid color I have found to date. And then behind that, Brad Keselowski's Fitzgerald Glider Kits car. Moving on, Ryan Blaney PPG car, and then a Clint Bowyer Throwback. Next up, Austin Dillon's Daytona winner, and then behind that, a Chase Elliott Rookie of the Year car. I really like this one because it's a Galaxy finish, and other than liquid color, I'm pretty sure that this is the only special finish authentic that's been released. Moving on, Kyle Busch's Atlanta winner, and then behind that, a Ryan Reed Throwback. Next up, Denny Hamlin's Fedex car. Behind that, a Tony Stewart Last Ride car. I love this car. It should be on the front, but I just try to keep the newer ones on the outside, but really nice looking car. Here's a Kyle Larson DC Solar car. And then behind that, we have a Austin Dillon. I really like this one because he won the 500 and it's in the Daytona 500 box. So that's cool. And then next to that, this is my first ever truck. This is Matt Crafton's just typical 2018 truck. And then behind that, we have a Clint Boyer Haas car. Moving up a row, Bubba's 2020 Air Force car. And then behind that, we have a Hailie Deegan Meridian car. And then next to that, an MTJ Bass Pro Shops car. This one he ran at the Coke 600. And then behind that, a Daniel Suarez Pete car. Another Ryan Blaney car. This is his Ducks Imaging. And then a Chase Elliott Watkins Glen winner. Next up, Clint Boyer's Built Ford Proud. And then Ryan Blaney. William Byron Hertz car. It's so hard when you keep saying name after name. You're bound to mess one up eventually. And then we have Jimmy Johnson's Wave 9. You guys can see that, 2020 Wave 9. That's his throwback. And then behind that, a Ross Chastain Kansas winter truck. Moving on, Kyle Busch's 2020 throwback, another Wave 9. And then behind that, a Myatt Snyder Louisiana hot sauce car. Or truck, rather. Next up, Jeff Gordon's iRacing car. This is the one that looked really similar to the Byron. So, there are the two. And the Byron really looks similar to that, so, yeah. This scheme kind of recycled, but really nice looking. And then behind that, a Chase Elliott Dover winner. Now on to the single car pegs. This one is Chase Briscoe's Eldora winner. And then we have a Kyle Busch Chicagoland winner. Next row, Chase Elliott's Roval winner. And then a Noah Gragson Daytona winner. Next up, Jordan Anderson's Daytona raced version truck. And then we have Hailie Deegan's Toter ARCA car. Yet another Chase Elliott race winner. This one is his Watkins Glen 2019. And then his Night Owl truck. One of my favorite trucks in my collection. Next up, a Johnny Sauter Tenda. And then we have a Brett Keselowski PPG. Final car on this row. This one is Kurt Busch's Gear Wrench car. And then we can move up to the final row. We have Kyle Busch's Interstate Batteries, and then Matt Crafton's Mold Armor. Of course, I had these two in the case. You guys saw those earlier. And then we have a Jimmy Johnson 2020 Standard. This has got to be one of my favorite authentics of 2020. This is Corey LaJoie's Keen Parts Martinsville Scooby-Doo car. And then next to that, a Tyler Reddick Kill Switch Engaged Gimme Radio car. Next up, another duplicate. This is Ross Chastain's Circle Track Parts Eat Florida Watermelon truck, and then Chase Elliott's 2020 Standard. Final two, this one is Matt Crafton's Champion truck, and then the last one is Brad Keselowski's Kansas winner. So if you guys like that Authentics collection tour, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and check out the 1/24th scale collection tour, because you'll see a lot of great cars in that one. Once again, it's MB2407. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.